Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 19 of Direwolf20's server play series, hanging out on Forgecraft2. We've got Mist, Rorax, and Player on. I know Rorax is in TeamSpeak with me. I don't know about anybody else though.
Yeah, I'm here.
What's cooking?
I don't know what I'm cooking right now.
Not much.
I'm sitting here staring at my ME terminal.
I'm crafting a Silk Touch pickaxe.
That's pretty cool. What you need it for?
Well, as you know, I'm actually going to go show this on camera. I'm struggling with some of the aspects. Like, I'm really low on water and air. I'm actually low on most of the aspects. I have a lot of fire. I'm not too worried about that. Order, I've only got like one of. Perdito, I have a decent amount, but not that much. So, long story short, I need more aspects, and I've analyzed as much stuff as I possibly imagined I could. There's just no luck happening here, getting much more aspects. And Azanor tuned me into something pretty cool. He said that if you get a Silk Touch pickaxe and go mine one of his ores, and you place it near the research table, it'll slowly accumulate some research points from that ore.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Weren't you there for that? I thought you were there for that.
No, I don't. I was.
Really?
Wait, no, I was, because I mentioned the crystal thing.
Yes. And then you said, hey, our crystal cluster is going to do that. And he said, they don't currently, but that's kind of a good idea.
Yeah, now I remember that conversation.
Yes. It was only like a few hours ago.
Yeah, but I slept between then, so...
Oh, right. So that was like a day ago for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, for me, that was earlier today. For you, that was yesterday. Oh, time zones.
New Zealand lives in the future.
It really does. So, do you have flying cars over there yet?
We don't, unfortunately, but we're only a day ahead of you, so I'll let you know when we do.
Okay, cool. Because I presume that, then I can make a prediction like, hey guys, we're going to have flying cars tomorrow, and then it'll come true, and everybody will be like, whoa.
Oh, we do have flying jetpacks, though.
Oh, man. That's coming tomorrow for us?
Yeah, I guess so.
I feel like that would be
You're
pretty
allowed
dangerous.
a personal license for them, but they cost like 500,000.
Oh, yeah. That sounds a little expensive. I need to find some magic ore. And so far, I'm not having any luck. I'm even like purposely exploring places I've never been, and I'm still not having any luck.
I think everyone's dug it up by now.
Yeah, there's a lot of places that I have been and have not been, and yeah. So I need to find some. I need to Silk Touch it. Oh, there's some fire. Cool, that's the one I have a lot of. Oh, hey, I think I found a bug. This thing definitely has Silk Touch 1 on it, and it's not Silk Touching my ores.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's
Plans
not good.
defeated.
Yeah. Alright, well I'm going to have to test this for Azanor. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to trade in those fire ores I got for an actual fire ore thing, like through NEI. And then I'll test if what he did actually works, because he said if I like put some, what would they be called? Fire infused stone. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll go find other infused stuff, and I'll trade it in once I've mined it with my Silk Touch pickaxe. And then I'll head back to the research table, and we'll see if this actually works. Because he said, like I said, just put the, infused ore next to the research table, and it'll create research points for it. So we'll see what happens. I'll be back once I've run through lots of mining caves and found some ore. Alright, see you guys in a few. Hey, Wisp. Rawr. Guys, we are back, and Soren joined us. What's up, buddy?
Hello.
And Mythian's here from Ars Magica 2. What's going on, Myth?
Not too much.
Cool. I've been
I'm out front.
poking Mythian with all kinds of questions. But right now I'm working on Thaumcraft, but I definitely want to start working on Ars Magica. So let's try and put, like, I don't know where to put them. If I put them, like, up here, I don't know if there's a range or how it works, but I'm going to keep an eye. I placed down a couple of these blocks, like I was told, and I'm just going to keep an eye on Ordo here, and we'll see what happens.
Gonna blow up, isn't it?
I don't know. I placed 2 of them down, so I'm curious if I'll get like 2 points because I placed 2 down, or what the deal is. Yeah, we're gonna find out pretty soon, I guess. So yeah, by the way, Mythian, I really like the spell crafting component of Ars Magica 2.
Thanks.
It's pretty cool. Like, now I just need to get lots more of these points. And I told you that every time I go through a Mistcraft portal or book, it resets my Oculus.
Yes, that's been fixed. Next update will take care of that for you.
Awesome. You rock. Alright, let me just idle here for a few minutes, guys, because I'm not sure if I need the table open or what the deal is. But I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, guys, we are back and joined by the illustrious Pahimar. What's up, Pahimar?
There, I got it.
Certainly not illustrious.
I like how he just gives
He's lying.
adjectives. Pahamar's illustrious.
I give out random
look at all
adjectives
the
that
lists.
sound positive.
XComp is infamous. I love that one. That was actually accurate.
He is infamous. XComp is pretty well infamous, I would say.
He's known for something
You're
doing bad.
blindingly shiny.
I'm doing math. 12 is 24, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So that would make you the analytical direwolf.
32. I could be analytical if you want me to be.
That wasn't meant to sound like that.
I need 32 of these? Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Plus or minus 1.
I'm pretty sure I'm accurate about my 32 number, but I'm gonna make like half as many, and we'll see if I'm right or wrong.
Alright, thanks for the tip, Dyer. It works now.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it's a good way to do that, right?
Yeah. But yeah, it's also handy to know that those laser things can only shoot out from one direction.
Yes, that is also a good tip.
I tried doing a feedback loop at one point, but it didn't work. I had aspects to burn, and I only had one more thing to do.
Turns out it's difficult to work with a system when you only know half the information.
Really? Cool.
Yeah, definitely need another 16 of these. I'm building an AE automated crafter, by the way, because I love them and they're awesome.
And you need crafting. As
And
you've
then
said it for the
next, what I'm
past-
going to build is something to get us some resources, Soren, because we are a little hurting for resources. I also want to start playing with the new nuclear power from Industrial Craft. It's changed a little bit, and there's some really cool new stuff you can do, but we'll get to that eventually, don't worry.
Which wood?
Ars Magica.
1, 2,
Who adds-
3, 4.
Who
So I
added
need 4
which wood?
times 6 for this, don't I?
Ars
1, 2, 3,
Magica.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mathina, are you still here?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So 24 total. Oh, Myth, I could barely hear you when you said that.
Okay, hold on. This any better?
Yes!
Yes.
Yeah.
Much better. I was gonna say that your Witchwood leaves are dropping oak saplings.
Yes, still do that for the next little bit.
Okay. I fixed it. Cool.
True.
Until then, free oak trees. Woohoo!
Yeah!
Woo!
Nice.
But no more witchwood trees.
Yeah.
Sad face.
You're sad face.
Okay, yeah, here's the
So-
situation. I'm currently out of iron.
Yes. Where the
That's
hell
how hard up I am for resources at this point.
Actually, check the chest next to the smeltery.
Next to the smeltery, should there be iron in there?
I think there's iron inside the smeltery, if I remember correctly.
I dumped it
Or
out
there's
if there
some-
was. Yeah, there's
Okay.
4 blocks of iron in there. That's not much, but I mean, it might be a little bit of enough to get
36
there.
ingots.
I know. Maybe we have
Did you-
blocks of iron in here somewhere. We do not. Close. I have 22. I might have to go mining, so I can build a machine that can auto mine for me.
Not mining.
I know, it sounds terrible, doesn't it?
In Minecraft, it's like the worst thing.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
bet there's some
crafting's
iron in a
much
soaring
better.
chest. Guess what? The first thing I found. In the first chest
A
I
boat?
opened. I found a boat, but in the first chest I opened, I found iron.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Way
That
to
is
go,
correct.
Soren. Way to save the day.
Yes. See, I am
Some
a
iron there.
chipmunk. I store things for later.
I'm checking around and, like, I'm sure I've got iron laying around somewhere. Yeah, here's some more iron. See, I just found some. I don't think there's any
Except
here,
I'm pretty
though.
sure chipmunks use their cheeks to do that.
Well, I am an advanced chipmunk that uses my keyboard and mouse.
You're an advanced chipmunk. These are words that Soren just said out loud.
Maybe.
Is that why
Maybe
you
nothing.
keep getting distracted with the shiny things in Minecraft?
No.
Ooh, squirrel.
Now that would be Doug. Then.
Yes.
Sorry guys, I'd love to do more development, but hamster wheel.
Pattern provider.
almost
Ooh, those are
squirrel.
expensive. I'm guessing I'm going to want 2 pattern providers. I'm going to go with 2 crafting CPUs as well for this one. So how about, I'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, we're back. I've got 2 crafting CPUs. Oh, I've got to make 4 of each in here, huh? Oh, cool. I made this thing a little larger than I usually do, I guess. Cool. Alright, well I guess 4 of each then, huh? Or I could shrink this down a little bit. I'll probably stick with 4 of each. Yeah. Alright, let me craft those up. I'll be right back. There we go. 2 more of these guys.
Beautiful.
Okay. And we'll be back in just a moment. Nice. 4
The light
pages.
lag spikes.
Alright guys, we're back. Lots of people join us on TeamSpeak now, all of a sudden. Looks like CPW's here, and Lemming's here, and a couple others. What are you guys up to?
I'm moving wrath lamps.
Well, that sounds fun.
Oh yeah, lot.
I'm setting up my first automatic crafting thingy. Hooray! ME encoded pattern for ME blank pattern. That's kind of the first thing I always do for auto crafting. And now I think I'm like almost officially out of this stuff. Alright, we're definitely gonna want them, so let's do that.
Has anybody got any idea why I keep getting, it looks like a wither skeleton head appearing over my head and then slowly fading away?
Yes, remove mob dismemberment. It's not working properly.
Oh, it's that that's causing the issue.
Whenever
Sweet,
somebody
back to it.
kills a mob, it's making their gibs appear over your head.
Really?
Very disappointed. Wrath lamp light doesn't go round corners.
What?
User left your channel.
That'll do. Now I can auto-craft things. It helps to connect your new auto-crafting multi-block to your system with a cable. Hooray! I probably don't have enough stuff to craft 10 of these. I really need to go mining. Now I'm going to want a crafting monitor, aren't I?
Oh, relight, please. Light. Relight.
Yeah, totally out of iron.
Oh, you blocked by half slabs.
Alright. Real good tip, by the way, guys. If you want to reset your what's crafting, just break anything in your AE system. It causes it to restart itself, and like it'll lose any queued crafting stuff that needs to happen. That, of course, means that if you break anything or even add to the system, add, remove any changes to the cabling will cause it to reset its crafting. So keep that in mind. I need to probably go get some iron. Maybe I should clean up my inventory before I go mining. I'll be back in a few. Alright guys, we're back. I need to get some automatic of, oh geez, I'm out of iron again. Is it still cooking up iron for me? Yeah, it is. Good. I need to get some automated items coming in because I'm actually pretty low on stuff. So what I'm going to work on is making a quarry. You guys have seen me craft a quarry before, so that's no big deal. I'm going to get it crafted, and then I'm going to put it to work. So I'll be back in a few once I'm ready to do that. Just want to give you the heads up. That's what I was working on. Alright guys, we are back, and I'm putting together a couple contraptions here. First off, let's get our import bus going here. I could probably have this sit right here, couldn't I? If I really wanted to. It's not the worst place in the world for it, or I could have it down at the end of the machine line. I think I'll do it right here. Basic import bus. Ooh, that looks nice. Though we will have to set this guy to be the color frequency that I want. I'm thinking yellow, yellow, white. Nice and simple. I don't think I've used that yet either. That's usually what I go with. White on the end, just to signify the fact that that's like the basic input into my system. So that at this point, basically anything I throw in there should get sucked in. Now that is not an advanced one. Let's see. Can I make a basic processor? I should have everything I need to make a basic processor. Hey, I do. Nice. Just combine these guys. Move stacks. There we go. Now stacks of items will get pulled into the system. Cool. Just like that. But I need those. Alright, off we go. I think I've got everything I'm going to need for this quarry. Let's head out to Digger. Alright. Let's find a nice spot to call Quarry home. I'm just going to run off in like a really far direction. Not too crazy far away, but far enough that it's not going to hurt nothing. And maybe just to be super safe, I should screenshot it or something, where I'm going to be. This might be a good spot. There we go, got a screenshot of the coordinates. Let's, oh, you know what I needed? I didn't bring with me landmarks. Let me go get some. Alright, let's give this a try again. That should be a max size quarry. Then here we go with this guy coming down. Cool. That should look nice. I'll go get those landmarks in a minute. I should have a few combustion engines here, and what I'll do is I'll set them up like so. 1, 2, 3. And I should have my wrench on me. Some kinesis pipes. They might actually be too close. Because we'll really want the kinesis pipes, the quartz pipes, and this guy. Cool. And let's just do this. Then we'll want this guy we'll set up in a minute, but first, ooh, I hope I have a bucket on me. I do. Nice. I know. I already had a water bucket. That's okay. Should have a pump in here. See, look at me. I'm almost completely prepared for a huge change. There we go. And redstone engines, that's what I forgot. No, I swore I made 3. Or 4 of these, actually. I know I did. Alright, I'm gonna get the 4th. There we go, that's 4. Should have some levers. There we go. So that'll keep the combustion engines cool. Yellow, yellow, orange should be my code. There, now we're talking. What I'm actually going to do is real quick make this easy on myself. I don't know where this leads. Oh good, it leads here. My lasers done? That would be nice. Yeah, they are. Good. Now, just out of curiosity. Alright, we're gonna have to do it like that. Okay, no problem. I should have, if not... There we go. Oh, iTunes really needs to fix that derpy portal thing where you get stuck in the ground.
Yeah, I think he's kind of like left bottle gun by the wayside for now, though.
So we're going to say space in inventory, red pipe signal. And these guys will be red pipe signal equals redstone signal. Cool. Oh good, it's nighttime, so there's enemies attacking me. I should bring a magnum torch out here is what I should do. Or just wait for daytime. But we're almost done. All I gotta do is flip this. The redstone signal should be turning on the engines. Ooh, that's not working. Okay, that's easily fixed. There and there. Gotcha. Nice. So that should get my quarry built. Cool. So items should flow into here. Now I do have to color this, but I'm purposely leaving it like this for a moment because I want to test something. See, that turned off the engines. Ta-da! Now I do want to check the chunk loading. Just slightly out of range of the chunk loading. I should probably throw a chunk loader here because it's not going to keep this part of the chunk loaded. Alright, let me go make one of those, and you know what, in the meantime, I'm going to clear all this out so that these things run. Don't forget, they will take a moment to cool down, but we're going to do this, and then that should clear out back from home. There it goes. Awesome. And again, these guys have to cool down for a minute, so we'll be right back. As a matter of fact, I'm going to make some spot loaders, because I could probably use those anyway. And this is basically 10 individual chunk loaders. So I can't, make them load as many chunks as I want, but since I really only need this one to stay loaded, I just do this. And now this chunk stays loaded, just this one little one that I'm standing in right now. And then the quarry, of course, will keep itself loaded, so we don't have to worry about that. Nice. So now, if we look, we should see a laser clearing away some terrain and just, taking care of things. And then I'll be back in a few minutes to show you guys this thing up and running, because I think we're going to finally have some automated resource income, which I've sorely needed for a long time. Alright, so it looks like, guys, we have a quarry going. I've got 3 combustion engines running at 4 Minecraft joules a pop, so that's 12 total, which is not a bad amount of Minecraft joules for a quarry, is it, CPW?
That's okay, yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
Definitely be a good starter.
Why is there cobblestone here? Whose cobblestone is this? Oh, there's a dungeon here. That's cool. I did not expect to find a dungeon here in the middle of the desert. Anything interesting? Nothing terribly. Quarries will pick up items if they fall, like, on the ground randomly, right?
Yep.
Nice. Hey, there was a floppy disk in here. Lua IDE by Gravity Score. That's cool. Some music discs. That's kind of funny.
And look at my quarry. I got a blooming. I got a dungeon through to bedrock.
Nice.
Bedrock. You can get underneath the world.
Well, we'll get a lot of good stuff from this. I keep trying to see if there's anything good in these dungeons. I never find anything really exciting, though. That's cool. Alright, so I'm going to let this thing run. We'll see how it turns out. Next episode, we'll come back and visit and see how it made out. You know, running with such a small number of engines. If I wanted this to run a little faster, I could use fuel here instead of biofuel, because that would run at 6 each instead of 4 each, but no big deal. Alright, so let's head back to... Oh, that was cool. Now, these engines down here, you can see more engines turned on. Normally it's only the bottom 3 running, but now the top 3 are going as well because it's replacing the biofuel that we used up. So small amounts of biofuel will come in here and we'll get replenished from this guy, pulling oak saplings in. Cool. And this thing's keeping up? Yeah, it is. Throw some extra fertilizer in there, make sure that stays up. The only thing we haven't automated to this point yet is fertilizer, but I'll do something there at some point. Shouldn't be a problem. I could always, like, auto-craft it at my AU system in my base now that I have an auto-crafter. And CPW, I want to see your place, because I saw a bit of it a second ago off camera. Do you mind if I show your base on camera?
No.
Looking
User
good
left
down here,
your
man.
channel.
Wow, you have a lot of wrath lamps.
Yeah, I know. Well, I've got a lot of everything.
Your ME chest here is full. So you're using ME interfaces and translocators.
Because it's very cool when the quarry runs, the stuff falls out and sort of goes along the line, the production line. Looks kind of cool.
That
Little
is cool.
waterfall
Looking.
effect.
That's really nice. See, I need to get an ME drive. That's the thing I don't have just yet to store like some more of my stuff because I'm starting to run into inventory issues. I was trying to go with like chests and stuff, and I was just like, it's hard. Very cool, man. There are new storage units. CESU is like a middle tier of industrial craft. I'll have to get into that in a bit with you guys about what's new there. But of course, you'll see a spotlight eventually that explains it all. But it's like Batbox, then CESU, then MFE, then MFSU. It's 4 tiers of power storage in IC2 now. But I do believe... Oh, cool. You've got steel tanks, huh?
Yeah. Getting
Nice.
too much blooming creosote.
Yeah, one of my next tasks for the workshop is liquid storage. But we should be good here. Alright, I do think we have to wrap up though, guys. Let's see. I'm assuming this is the digger. Yeah, this is the workshop. Cool. Alright, Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. We'll be back next time. Plenty of materials, hopefully, will be making their way to my base. Lots of energy storage. I want to start working on more AE stuff so I can just do a little bit more work with that. Like I said, I should probably get a disk drive for more storage of stuff, but for now I just need the resources to craft everything. Alright guys, take it easy.